Hello, it is Q&A number 3. How are you all going? For those of you, any of those that are jumping on live, welcome. And for those of you that have asked me questions prior, I know that a lot of you can't catch the lives, but feel free to bring questions forward that I can address for you on the live for the benefit of everybody, and that you can get your questions answered. So today I want to concentrate on, firstly, before I get to one question in particular that's been put forward, is I just want to strip it back for you. I've had various conversations with lots of you recently, and I'm getting a couple of common themes. One of those is basically the complete overwhelm. So you know deep down that you want to build your business. You've got a passion for your business, and majority of you are focused on building a team. So some of you are even quite good at getting people to buy the products and having a lot of customers, but you're just not getting those people to join your team. This is the whole reason why we do attraction marketing. This is the whole reason why you brand yourself online, because doing it the traditional way is very difficult. Finding those qualified people is very difficult. And in my case, I did find people eventually. People joined me when I worked out what to say and what I was doing. But if they're not the right quality person for this industry, they don't stay. So the other challenge we have doing your business in the traditional way is you might be able to get people to join you in your business. You might be able to recruit friends and family and people around you, but are they going to stay? So the whole purpose of why you're here, why you're learning about this and you're in this group, is to brand yourself. So this is not about your company, it's about you, branding you as an individual. And hopefully you understand by now, but the purpose behind that is people don't go into business with things. People go into business with people. So when people know, like, and trust you, they'll go into business with you and they'll buy your products and services. So this is why we brand ourselves online. And whether you do it in the traditional way, people are not going to buy off you unless they like you. And they're certainly not going to go into business with you unless they like you. So you've got to build up a rapport, you've got to build up a relationship. Where I find there's a common problem with people come online is you want it too quickly. You want it badly, you want it quickly, you look to online as being your solution. And yes, it is a solution. And yes, you can find pre-qualified leads. And yes, you can automate processes and get emails and build up your database and build yourself as an authority in this marketplace. You can achieve all that. But I just want to remind you, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to take forever, but it's not going to happen within a month. It's not going to happen within 2 months. It will take a number of months for you to build a following. And remember, this is the cold market. People don't know you. When they go and click that like button to your page, they do not know who you are. They do not know that you're genuine. They don't know you're authentic. They certainly don't know if you're going to bring any value to them or not. So be patient with that process. The more you give of yourself, the more value you give on your page, the quicker people will warm up to you. The better strategies you have for getting engagement, and I'll talk about that in a moment, then the quicker that you'll get people to know, like, and love you. And then you can have those conversations that you want to have about building your business with these people. So I just wanted to reiterate to you, don't forget why you're doing this. Don't put your arms up in the air and go, life's too busy between my kids, my full-time job, your part-time job, whatever you're doing. I don't have time for this. Make time. So don't let life get in the way of your dreams. I don't wish that for you. What I wish for you is that you are able to build a really big business. And remember, you are in the minority. People that go down the network marketing path, you want more. You're striving for more. You don't want to settle for the 9 to 5. You don't want to settle for being so busy and tired all the time. So there is an alternative. But to build any business, this business is no different to a traditional business. You've got to learn new skills. If you knew how to build your business online, you wouldn't be here in this group. You'd be already building it and getting people to join you left, right, and center. So you've got to appreciate that you can't achieve new things with the skill level you have now. You need to learn new things. You need to put some time and energy into learning those new things, but don't think you have to do it all at once. So what I've done, I've sort of thought about how can I make this easier for you? So I created this group to help people with the practical elements of it. You know, I've got a lot of training in here. I don't charge you for any of that. So I've got a lot of step-by-step training teaching you how to set yourself up online. And some of you I've had a lot of communication with, and, you know, I'm just giving you my time because I want to see you succeed. But I also appreciate that by me wanting to give so much, I've put a lot of information in this group and, you know, a lot of training. I've got the mentoring sessions, which are the recordings going through 2 chapters at a time of the Attraction Marketing Formula. You've got the Elite Marketing Pro community, and you've got modules in the website there, and your coaching calls with your Ignition coach through Elite Marketing Pro. And then I've got all these practical training videos that I've created to help you along the way. So it's all really valuable information. But you might be sitting there going, this is awesome. I'm sure all the answers are there, but I just don't know where to start. So what I've started to do, I haven't quite finished it, but I will finish it, and I'll let you know in the group when I have finished it. But I'm doing I've just printed out what I've done so far, so I just want to read it to you quickly. I'm just doing a step-by-step process. It's like a checklist, if you like, of what you need to do to get started. Because I've had a couple of people ask me just this week, what do I do next? So you get to a particular point in the training or the training videos or your coaching calls, and you're actually not sure what to move on to next. So what I've done for you, or I'm creating for you as we speak, is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So you can look at this document and follow it and know where you need to move to next. The reason for that also is to help you eliminate the overwhelm. So if you know what process to follow and what steps to follow and what to do, then when you can dedicate yourself some time, and if you're going to make this work, you do need to dedicate yourself some time. So half an hour a day, you know, an hour a week, whatever it is that you've got time for, allocate that time to learn this stuff, because you won't progress and move forward unless you don't. So let me just quickly read this to you. You don't have to absorb all of this or write it down, because I'm going to finish this document off, and then put it in the pinned post in the Facebook group. If you are looking for anything, it's all in the pinned post in the Facebook group. If you're looking for the link to get to all the training videos, it's in the pinned post. If you're looking for the Zoom link for these Q&A calls every week, it's in the pinned post. You know, the getting started video, it's in the pinned post. So whenever you're feeling lost, just go to the pinned post and all the information is there. So step one, read the pinned post in the private Facebook group. It's all there. You know, and people ask me questions on where this, it's in the pinned post. Where's that? It's in the pinned post. So step 1, read the pinned post, which just means the post at the top of the page that's pinned there permanently in the private Facebook group. So read that post, because that's where the links are to everything else that you need. Step 2, watch the video titled How to Get Started. So if you've been in this group for a while and you haven't done anything, you haven't set up your EMP coaching calls, you haven't looked at the Attraction Marketing Formula ebook that you bought, you haven't gone through any of the training videos, follow this list when I put it up. Just follow this list. Get you back on track, get you started, and get you progressing. So step 1, read the pinned post. Step 2, watch the video titled How to Get Started. So that'll show you the Elite Marketing Pro back office. That'll show you where your book is, your Attraction Marketing Formula ebook that you bought. You purchased it. It's your book. Download it to your computer. Read it. Use it. Go back to it. It's a very valuable resource. Don't underestimate. You know, you've only paid a small amount of money, but the value in that ebook is basically the Bible of how to build your business online. Step 3, access your Elite Marketing Pro website and have a look around the website. Everything that I show you in the Get Started video, go and do it. Go and put that into practice. Go and have a look at your website, get into the back office, find out where your training modules are, find out where your link to your coaches to set up your calls, etc. Step 4, find where your Attraction and Marketing Formula ebook is from the website and save it on your computer or download it, put it in a folder, you know, whatever you want to do with it. Step 5, book your first coaching call with your EMP Ignition coach. That's all step-by-step instructions of how to do that in the Get Started video. Step 6, if you have never had an initial chat with me, we've actually never met before. If for some reason you bought the book and we've never had a chat before, then schedule a call with me. Let's meet. Let's talk about your journey. Let's talk about what's required. So that's step 6. If you've never had a conversation with me, then schedule a call with me so we can have that chat and I can introduce you to, what to do and where to go. Step 7, start the 4 training modules, the first 4 training modules in the EMP website. And they are accessible from the start here, blue button. I've mapped all of this out for you. So you just need to access this document and follow it, making it super simple for you. Step 8, work through the remaining modules in conjunction with your coach. So you've got 3 free coaching calls with your Ignition coach through EMP. They will release the second set of modules and the third set of modules per your coaching calls to keep you on track. And the purpose of those calls is to really talk about your goals. What do you want to achieve? And do you know what action is required to achieve what you want to achieve? What are your financial goals? All those kind of things. So it's really important to start that process, start that coaching process with what it is that you want to achieve. Okay. Step 8, work through the remaining modules in conjunction with your coach. Step 9, start watching the practical training videos accessible from the link in the pinned post. We're going back to the pinned post. So step 10, from those training videos, make sure you are very clear about how you're going to brand yourself online. So Q&A number 1 and Q&A number 2, both those recordings I talked about branding, and they've got really valuable information about branding. So if you haven't sorted out your branding piece yet, you're not sure how to position yourself online, you're not sure how to position yourself as an authority online, or what your tagline's going to be or what your bullet points are going to be, then, watch those training videos about branding and watch the recordings of the live Q&A sessions, live Q&A 1 and 2. Give some good information about branding. So before you do anything else in this step, which is step 10, you've got to make sure you know your branding piece. If you don't get this part right, your efforts online will be wasted because you could be confusing your audience. You might not know yourself whether you're going product route or business route. If you try to blend the two, you're just going to confuse the audience and you'll aim for everybody and get nobody. So you can spend a lot of time online doing Facebook Lives, putting content creation out there. But if your branding is not clear, so somebody comes to your page and it's not really clear what you do, it's got to be from the second somebody goes to your Facebook page and looks at it, they know exactly what you do. So if there's no wording up there, if there's minimal wording up there, if it's not quite clear, then it's going to be confusing for your audience. And even if they choose to like your page, they're not going to stay there. They'll probably unfollow you or just never look at your stuff. And you don't want that. The last thing you want is likes on your page that are not your target market. The only people you want on your page are pre-qualified prospects. That's why we do a likes campaign, which I'll talk about in a moment. So we are moving on to step 11. Then you start setting up your self-branded Facebook page. After you've done all those previous steps, now you actually start creating the page, and there is a training video in the training videos section that I will walk you step by step through how to do that, how you set up the page, etc. Step 12, create a content creation strategy for yourself on a weekly and a daily basis. So that's important for 2 reasons. One, that you have got a variety of content going on your page and that there's stuff, going up all the time. But secondly, is to keep you consistent, to keep you moving and to stop you being in overwhelm. If you don't have a plan, if you don't have a strategy, you're going to feel like a slave to this Facebook page. It's going to bog you down. You're going to think, oh, I haven't put anything on my page, for 3 days. What am I going to do? You go searching for crappy content. And so what you're putting up is not really valuable. To really make this work, have a content creation strategy. So have it set in your mind. Okay, I know that I'm going to do 2 Facebook Lives a week and I'm going to do them on a Tuesday and a Thursday. If you start getting consistent with your Facebook Lives and people like you and they're engaging with you, they'll start looking out for your Facebook Lives. And also, if you can say on a Tuesday, my next Facebook Live will be on Thursday at the same time, then, you know, people that are starting to engage with you, know, like, and trust you will turn up on the Thursday. You know, even if you've got your topic already mapped out, say what it is, so you can create some interest for somebody to jump on the Thursday. So have some kind of strategy as to, okay, I'm going to put 2 positive quotes up a day. I'm going to put 2 blog posts up a day. Remember, you don't have to write your own initially. I do now, but you don't have to when you first start. You can just go and pinch EMP's blog post, put your affiliate ID on the end of it, and if you get a lead from it, fantastic. If you get a sale from it, even better. Just remember, if you're going to generate an income, you do need to be an annual member of Elite Marketing Pro to get that money. Okay, minimum sort of annual member. So content creation, so combination of quotes, blogs, Facebook Lives, sharing even motivational videos, sharing content from other leaders, other pages that you find interesting. So get that content creation mapped out so you stay consistent and you keep taking action. This will never work if you stop. So if you get some likes on your page, you get some people there, and then you don't post for a week or 2, then, you know, your business is already going backwards. You never want to go backwards. So the more you plan, like a content creation strategy, that'll just keep you moving forward. It's like, okay, it's Tuesday, I know I have to do a Facebook Live. What am I going to talk about? Do a topic and just do it. So highly, highly important to have a plan of attack with your content. Okay, step 13, now that you've got a little bit of content on your page, so you've set up your page, you've thought about a content strategy, you know what you're doing more forward, you've got a bit of content there. So you've got a number, say you've got a number of positive quotes, you've got a couple of blogs there, you've got a couple of Facebook Lives maybe it'd only be 1 because you're just starting out. But you've got enough on there that if somebody goes to your page and they start scrolling, there's more than just 3 posts there. So if somebody goes to your page for the very first time, you think about it from your point of view. Somebody asks you to like your Facebook page and you don't really know who they are. So like, okay, I'll go and check that out. So you go and check out the page, and it was created like only, you know, a month ago, and there's 3 posts on it. It's like, and it's confusing sort of what they do. You're going to stay on that page? So think about it from a customer point of view, a consumer point of view, your page. When people go to your page, they want to see bright banner, great picture of you, great wording. They go, oh, okay, that's what she does. So you go to my page and it says helping home-based business build their business online. It's very clear what I do. And then I've got underneath it social media branding, you know, lead generation, video marketing and mindset. So people know what I can help them with. It's very clear. If they scroll through, I mean, my page has been going for a while now, so we can't compare. But, you know, I've got Facebook Lives, I've got blog posts, I've got positive quotes. And, yeah, some days it'll just be positive quotes because I'm busy or it's been a weekend, so I haven't jumped on live and there's not much variety of content. But as long as over like a 7-day period, you've got a variety of content and you're consistently putting stuff up, you'll be fine. Okay. So yeah, you've got a bit of content, then you go and do the likes campaign. Now the purpose of the likes campaign is to get some eyeballs on your page. This is where we go out to the cold audience. You go and say to Facebook, go and find me my perfect prospects, please, that are interested in X, Y, and Z, and go and ask them to like my page. And that's where you start building up, you know, your audience. Now in the training videos section, which is on the link in the pinned post, there's a training video of how to set up a likes campaign. So do that, and then once you get people to your page, then there's the whole engagement strategy. So you've got a content strategy, but what's your engagement strategy? So another downfall is that you've got 50, 100, 500, 1,000 people sitting there, but no one's engaging with you. So don't have high expectations here in the beginning. Like if you've only got 50 or 100 people on your page, not every one of those people are going to engage with you. Have a think of your personal Facebook page. You might have hundreds of people on your Facebook page, but there's probably, a handful that will comment on your stuff or like your stuff. So a fan page is no different until you get them to know, like, and trust you, and then they're happy to comment and they're happy to like. But initially, you've got to understand that people are just watching. They don't know you yet. They're getting to know, like, and trust you. So when you do Facebook Lives, no one will show up. Don't worry about it. Most people catch the replay. Even when I do, lives, not many people are live, but hundreds and hundreds of people all catch the replay. It's just the way it works. Not many people are going to be available right when you're available and going live. But when more people do get to know, like, and trust you, and you're doing Facebook Lives and people do start showing up, then you can say, if you agree with that, put the number 1 down below. Or have you ever felt that before? If you felt that before, comment yes down below. Or, I want to ask you, what do you think? Put your comment down below of whether you think that's good or bad. Just write good or bad. Like, you actually ask people to comment. That's creating engagement. Now, to Facebook's algorithm, that's fantastic, because Facebook can see that people are interacting with you, you're interacting back, and vice versa. So when you do that and you get that engagement and people are liking, they're throwing hearts, they're commenting, then Facebook goes, oh, people like this content, and they're going to share it out more and more and more and more. So if no one's engaging with you, you've got to do a bit more work to ask for that engagement. And you've got to have just basically compelling content on your page. Something that's working quite well for me at the moment is I'm just asking a question. So it's not even related to business sometimes. What's some that I've done recently? I think one I did yesterday, the day before, was what do you think it takes to be successful, or something like that. And a whole lot of people commented on. Some people said consistency. Some people said, never give up. Some people, but to Facebook algorithms, people are responding to that question, and I always respond back. I'll say, yes, that's great. Thank you for your comment. So ask for people to comment and then engage back with them. This is something that you want to concentrate on to get people to know, like, and trust you. You can't set up this page, sit there, do a Facebook Live where you dictate something to somebody and don't ask, you're just teaching. This is what I did in the beginning. My background, one of my roles when I was general manager of an association, one of my roles within that over the 16 years that I was with that business is I was the executive director of a training foundation, and I did a lot of training. I did a lot of lecturing. So my background is dictating, just teaching without much communication back. And that was very much how I started my online journey. I'd get on a Facebook Live and just teach, and I'm still not that good at it. I'm getting better at it, but you need to ask for engagement, even if somebody watches the replay. So you might not have anyone on live, like it's zero, nobody's there. But you can just say, what do you think about that? And somebody on the replay might comment. So then you can comment back afterwards, because it'll hit your notifications. You'll know when somebody comments, it hits your notifications, you go in and so don't be afraid of the fact that no one's there when you first start doing Facebook Lives, because somebody might watch the replay and comment, and then you can comment back like I just said. Okay, so focusing on engagement is really important, because that's how you're going to build relationships. You can't have a friend in the real world without engagement and communication. So treat the online world the same way. I know the internet gives us the power to reach all these people in the cold market, but people still do business with people, not just a profile on Facebook. We're still genuine people. So you've still got to act like a real person, engage with people and communicate people through the internet. But the internet can bring you those people. So you don't have to walk around trying to try to prospect your warm market when you've run out of people to talk to and you're not quite sure whether they're really interested in sort of what you've got. So that's what I got too far, and I'm not finished yet. So this is a map for you to follow if you need to start again, or you can go through these steps and write, yep, I've actually done step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, I'm actually up to number 7 now, or I'm up to number 10 now, or, I'll be able to move on to number 20 yet. So hopefully what this list will do for you is keep you progressing forward to the next step, so you can help eliminate that overwhelm. Remember, the only way you can overcome overwhelm is actually to take action. When you sit in overwhelm, you're just going to get stressed and you're going to do nothing. So hopefully this step-by-step process will keep you moving forward, so you know what to do next. And, so it keeps you in action and it eliminates that overwhelm. So I'll finish that off and I will post in the group when that is ready. Now, where I'm going to post that is in the pinned post. I might put it as a separate link, actually, in the pinned post as to this step-by-step guide as to how to build your business online. So I'll put it up there in the pinned post. So I'll let you know when that's done. Now, on to a question that I got from Kim. Now, Kim's been really proactive. Awesome, Kim, what you've done with your page, setting up. I'm going to have a look at your page, Kim, at the moment for the benefit of everyone else. I hope you don't mind that I do that, because I want to give you valuable feedback, but I want to teach other people at the same time to learn from that feedback that I'm giving you. So Kim's set up her page. She's got content going on her page. She's doing Facebook Lives. She's using EMP blogs, which is awesome. And she's, progressing really well. She's done a likes campaign. She's got over 100 likes on her page, which means now if she wants to turn one of those EMP blog posts into an actual Facebook ad out to the cold market, that she can, and Facebook won't shut her page down. The reason for the 100 likes is that if you try to do sort of any kind of paid advertising other than a likes campaign on, a page that's got less than 100 likes, there's a real red flag for Facebook, because what people do out there is they set up dodgy Facebook pages and start advertising straight away to try to get money off people in internet land. So we need at least 100 likes to progress to the next level. So progressing to the next level will be on these steps, but you can't do some of those steps until you get your 100 likes. Now, Kim's query is that she's getting likes on her page, but she's going and having a look at who those people are that are liking her page to reach out to them, to start building that sort of relationship. And she's noticing through their profiles that they're not good quality people. I think she referred to it as Candy Crush people that are, playing games on the internet. So she's querying, obviously it's great to have people on your page, but if they're not good quality people, then you really don't want them there, because it's creating a false impression for you that I've got 100 people on my page, but they're not good quality people. Now, that shouldn't be happening if your likes campaign is super specific and targeted. So my question to you, Kim, and if you want to look into this further, I would request that you take some screenshots of your likes campaign in your ads manager of who you're targeting. I really need to look at your targeting. If you're too broad with your targeting, you're going to get fluff. You're not going to get really targeted people. You'll always get, the odd people that are not going to be, not everybody that likes your page is going to be brilliant. That's for sure. But you shouldn't be getting majority of people that are not high quality people. And it really comes down to, because those people are only coming from your likes campaign. So what I would want to delve into a little bit further with you, Kim, is in your targeting, in your likes campaign, what did you put? And have you gone too broad? Now, Q&A session number 2 last week, I did get into a conversation with Kalita regarding her likes campaign, and she was able to jump on between dropping the kids to school and going to work, and we had a little bit of discussion about that, and she told me who she was targeting, and that will create the same problem for her. And I know she's looked into that since, but she was targeting things like entrepreneurs and very broad interests. So if you do that, you're not going to attract. The whole purpose of building your business online is to get pre-qualified people to your page that you can build up a relationship with. So what countries, what age bracket, what interests, and who. Those kind of things. If you've put something really broad in those interests, it's going to attract anybody. So let's say your page is branded about, you know, helping, like me, helping home-based business owners bring their business online. And I do my likes campaign, but I target people that are in health and wellness. So my theory behind that might be, and this is where people make a mistake initially, might be, well, I sell health and wellness products, so I actually want to attract people who like health and wellness. Now, you think in Facebook land, anybody that likes health and wellness. So that's anybody that follows a page that just likes health, healthy recipes, whatever. It doesn't mean they have any interest in buying your products, or certainly any interest in network marketing. So it's just way too broad. The more detailed you can get with your targeting in the likes campaign, and what the likes campaign says as well. What's the wording that you've got up at the top of your likes campaign? What's the image? Now, Kim, from memory, I might have actually looked at that in the past. So we might have looked at the surface level, but I don't think we've talked about your interests or your targeting. So that's what I'd look to next, Kim. That would be my advice. Those likes are only coming from your likes campaign. So it means we need to break down and analyze what's going on with your likes campaign. Okay, so this conversation is not sort of finished for you yet, Kim. I know you're going to be watching this recording, but that's where you need to troubleshoot. And so where you would start is with the targeting, you know, of your likes campaign. And if it's no good, if you're not getting good quality people, then scrap that one and let's do another one. So there's a lot of trial and error with online. Some things will work, some won't. But yeah, as saying it, the whole purpose of doing the likes campaign is getting pre-qualified prospects. So if they're not the prospects that you want, then we need to redo something in your likes campaign. Okay. Now, I did, for the benefit of Kim and everybody else here that's going to be watching the recording, I just want to look at Kim's page to share some insight as to what she's up to and a little bit of feedback to fine-tune when somebody goes to the page and they choose to click like, that they are the right people, because there may be people that, Kim, you're getting organically that you have no control over. It's maybe possible that some of those 100+ people that you've got haven't come from your likes campaign. So, but when they find your page or go to the page, what does your page say? Because you only want people to like that page that are actually congruent to what you're helping them with. So I'm just going to share my screen now. And I'm going to go to Kim's page. So this is Kim's public page. You'll see she's set herself up as a public figure, which is awesome. She's done, she's got a pinned post. So this is her welcome video. So if anyone comes to her page, then she's got this pinned post. It's pinned up there so they can hear her, see her, hear what she's all about, and get a little bit of a concept of, you know, what her page is for. We can see that her likes are growing. Since I spoke to Kim last, she's got 120 people there now. Now, her concern is she's reaching out to these 120 people and, you know, some of them, you know, don't look like quality people. Just have a good thought about when you reach out to people what you're saying. Because if I go and like someone's page, unless they're really high profile, I don't necessarily want them to reach out to me and sort of, it's almost like they're stalking me. So I don't reach out to people who just like my page personally. I reach out to people who comment on my page, most definitely. They're people that are interested in what you've got to offer. They're quality people who want to be there. So this is why I say, again, one of those steps that I mentioned is you've got to get engagement on your page. And as soon as you do, that's where you want to concentrate your efforts. Okay. Now, I just want to highlight to Kim a couple of things that she can improve her page, which, you know, hopefully others of you will get benefit from. So she's got her name up there, great. She's got something bright, great. She's got her photo up there, great. People can recognize her, and she's got the words Attraction Marketing Mentor. What's missing for me in that banner is, you know, if I go to mine, so I help home-based business owners bring their business online. So people know what I do. And then I've got these little bullet points. How am I going to help them do that? I'm going to teach things like social media branding, lead generation, video marketing, and mindset. So it's quite clear what I'm going to talk about on my page. Now, if we go back to Kim's banner here, attraction marketing mentor, that could mean for anybody. This may be one of the reasons why you're attracting not quality people or not even network marketers. You could do attraction marketing in any industry whatsoever. So it might be a little bit broad. So I'm not saying don't have it there. I like the words attraction marketing mentor, but underneath that, I would have something that says that you help home-based business owners, build their business online by attracting people to them, or you help network marketers, attract people to them online to build your business. Like, you need some wording underneath there to narrow your target market. This is not targeted. So with our branding piece, you want to be targeted. So attraction marketing mentor could mean any industry. It doesn't tell me that you're focusing on network marketing, MLM, direct sales, that kind of thing. So we need to address that. So anybody that goes and chooses to like your page, they know what industry that you're representing. So by saying something like, you help network marketers, you help network marketers, you teach network marketers the tips and strategies to attract people to them online to grow their business. Actually, whatever the first one was, I said I liked better than that one. But hopefully you understand what I mean there, in that you need to be a little bit more detailed to attract your target market. So you only want network marketers here, MLM, direct sales people here. So address that in your branding. And what are you going to teach them? So if it's attraction marketing that you're focusing in on, then say something like that you teach attraction marketing strategies to help people attract people to them online to build their business, that kind of thing. So let's get a little bit more specific with your message, Kim. So, think of your target market and write that down. Who are you trying to attract? And bring that into your branding and bring those words into your branding. So making sure your banner is specific, detailed about who you're serving and how you're going to serve them. So if it's teaching people attraction marketing strategies to build their business online, that kind of thing, write that there. So people know when they come to the page straight off the bat, that's what you are all about. Okay, so that's the banner. Now, a little tip with any kind of video that you're doing, you've got to put your phone sideways. So I can tell from that video, Kim, that you've done it that way because of these, if we I'll just pause it there. See these banners down the side? That will always happen when you do a video or a Facebook Live that way. So you need to do all your videos and Facebook Lives this way. Otherwise, you're going to get those banners, and you don't want those banners. I'd also, Kim, in your welcome video, you mentioned that you came across attraction. It was something like you came across attraction marketing a month ago. Now, you're going to grow and evolve into this business, and that you don't really want a comment like that on your welcome video, because in a month's time, you actually would have found it 2 months ago. In 6 months' time, you would have found it 6 months ago. But your video that everybody first sees is you found this information a month ago. So it doesn't it doesn't position you as an authority when you say that you only found it a month ago. So it's like, well, if she only found it a month ago, she's not much of an expert. That might be the impression it creates. So just say something like, I found this information, recently, and it's taught me a better way to build my business. So just be a bit vague about the time frame. Don't put any kind of specific time frames in a welcome video, because it's going to date. It's very quickly going to date. So you want, people, the purpose of the welcome video is to give welcome people, let them know a little bit about you. And another thing I would encourage you to incorporate is pain points. You want to say in this welcome video, any of you in your welcome video, think of your target market, who you're trying to attract, and your target market need to know you understand them. So I'd be saying things like, you know, I am a network marketer. Just, you know, I'd like to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about me. So I am in network marketing myself. I have my own network marketing business. And the reason why I started looking at online strategies and attraction marketing strategies is because I had exhausted all my family and friends and I had no one to talk to. And even when I did approach my family and friends about my business, it became really awkward because, you know, some people stopped returning my messages and, you know, I just felt that awkwardness in talking to them about my business. So I just wanted to find a better way. I knew that unless I found a better way to build my business just wasn't going to grow. So that's when I started researching, you know, how to build my business online. And there's a lot of people trying to build their business online, but what I've worked out is there's a lot of people doing it the wrong way. Now, I've worked out how to do it the right way through this principle called attraction marketing. And what this means is that you can actually attract people to you online instead of having to chase your family and friends. So now I actually enjoy building my network marketing business because I'm doing it online and I'm only talking to people that want to talk to me first, etc., etc., etc. In a little welcome video like that, anybody that watches it is going, that's me. That's me. She understands me. So she's going to help me find the solution that I've been looking for. That's how you want to position a welcome video. So you really want to talk about not only about you, give yourself authority in that you are in the industry. So you have your own business yourself. So there's a tick there. Okay, she understands me. She's in the industry herself. But then touch on those pain points to let your target market know that you understand their pains and struggles and that you've got the solution. So mention those kind of things in your welcome video. So I just redo that welcome video, Kim, with doing the video sideways. What was the other thing I mentioned? Oh, not saying that you found the information a month ago because that's going to date really quickly, and really touching on pain points to let your target market know, and anybody that goes and likes your page, what you're about, sort of what you stand for, that you understand them and that you can help them. So that will weed out anybody that you know, is on your page that shouldn't be, because if they're not in network marketing or they're not interested in building their business online, then they're not going to click the like button, or if they do, they're not going to stay, which is what you want. You don't want people to stay and like your page if they're not in your target market. So by doing those couple of things, being a bit more specific up here, changing your welcome video, you know, those two things will help. The other thing that what else did I write down here? Oh, now underneath your welcome video, you've got the link to the bootcamp. So great, awesome that it's there. You've probably got your affiliate link on the end of that. Awesome. So you can get leads, and if somebody goes and buys the book themselves, I mean, you're a VIP member, so you get awesome sales off that. So that's fantastic. But the one thing you've got to appreciate when you're starting out new is that you and I and all of us sort of in here, we know what attraction marketing is. But the average person that's seeing it for the first time doesn't. So rather than you've just stuck the link there, but you haven't explained what it is. So I would go and edit this post, Kim, and put up the top there, free gift. Put some emojis either side of it, free gift. And then underneath put it, say, free training below to help you discover how to build your business online, or how to attract people to you online in order to build your business. You need some kind of explanation of what this bootcamp is. So remember, your audience don't know who you are. They don't really know what value you're going to bring them, and they certainly don't really know what attraction marketing is yet. So you need to spell it out for them. So don't just put links with no explanation. Go and put some wording on top of the link, and promote it. Free training, free gift. People love that stuff. People love free stuff, especially if you've got some emojis on the side of it and you highlight it. So it's drawing people's attention to it. It's free, and you're explaining what it is. free training to discover how to build your business online through attraction marketing strategies, something like that. So explain what it is. That will entice people to go and click on that link more than just having it sitting there. It doesn't really mean much when it just sits there like that. Now, the other thing, Kim, is I noticed your website here, you've actually linked through to your network marketing company's website. I wouldn't do that. That's defeating the purpose of branding yourself online. You don't want to have that accessible for people to go, oh, now I know what network marketing company she's with and she's selling that stuff. So this is really no different to pushing it out, you know, on a personal Facebook page. I understand why you've done it, and please don't take any of this as criticism, Kim. This is just constructive feedback for you to make your page more awesome than it already is. So, you know, I absolutely applaud you for reaching out to me and asking me questions, because all the valuable feedback you're getting from me now enables you to fine-tune your page and make it better to get the targeted people. So you're getting the benefit of being active and asking me questions. So this is awesome for you to be able to see all this. And I hope you don't mind me using your page so other people can benefit from this learning as well. But I would take your network marketing branding website there. Now, Kim, as a VIP member, you have Elite Marketing Pro, you have access to your own website now. So all you need to go do is get into the right kind of training through the Elite Marketing Pro website, and I'll just quickly show you where that is. I just have to get into the website. I'll show you where that is, Kim, so you can start moving forward on this. So start branding your website. That's given to you with your membership with Elite Marketing Pro. You don't have to pay anybody to set up a website for you. This is the beauty of what Elite Marketing Pro offers. So, Kim, go to this tools button, the purple one, pink one, and start looking in this section. So get instant access to Elite Marketing Pro's suite of tools. So this is where you watch the video to get instant access. I've already done this, so it doesn't click through for me. I've tried before. So watch that video in the tools section. And then your website is through Page Creator Pro. So mine's already set up, so it's going to look differently. But you first go to this page, and it's like set up your blog, which is your website, and your capture pages. So just seriously, click this button and follow the training. That's all you have to do. Follow the training, and you'll set yourself up your own website. That's all included, you know, with your membership with Elite Marketing Pro. And then, so if I click down here for mine, because this is my back office, I click on that link. Log in again. Right. This is because I'm actually on my husband's computer, and I think I've changed my password. This would be funny. I'm not going to waste your time with that now, but that leads to the back office of my website. I'll sort that out after the call so it doesn't happen next time. But let me just show you www.helenmartinonline. So this website is hosted by Elite Marketing Pro. I don't have to pay for hosting or anything like that. It's all part of, you know, it's all part. When you progress to this stage, you're not going to start here, but this is what this develops into. And this is all about authority. If you've got your own website, your name is up in lights. I've got a welcome video to my website. I've got an about me section on my website. I've got blogs on my website. Now, I write my own blogs now, but that didn't happen straight away. That's why you just pinch Elite Marketing Pros and copy them, you know, but all these blogs. And some of them I just copy and paste into my own website here. And then I've got, so all my Facebook Lives that I do, I turn into YouTube clips. And I've got a video mindset library and a network training video library. It's just taking a while to load here for a second. And I pop them all on my website. Like it's a, you know, it takes me like a minute to upload them onto here. But that all happens, Kim. Yeah, it's just loading very slowly because they're all videos. But all my Facebook Lives, so if somebody wants to go and check me out on my website, then come on, load. Copies of all my Facebook Lives are just uploaded here. So the credibility that it gives me as an authority with all this training sitting here, you know, the titles of my Facebook Lives up there, you just do that when you upload it to YouTube, and somebody, if they're really into mindset, can watch all these mindset videos. And then if they really want network marketing training, they can go to the next one. So you can create all of this, Kim, through the package that you've already got through Elite Marketing Pro. It's just sitting there waiting for you to utilize. So my suggestion to you is to get rid of that. I'd just have nothing there in preference to having your network marketing, business there. This defeats the purpose of self-branding. You don't want people to know what your network marketing company is, because remember what happens. So people come to your website or your Facebook page, sorry, and then they click on that link and they go, oh, what's that? Oh, okay, that's what that is. Oh, that's not really relative to me, so they won't even follow your page. So if they're not interested in the products of your network marketing company by clicking on that link, they're not going to stay on your page. Whereas if you build a relationship with somebody and get them to know, like, and trust you, then you may have the possibility of somebody, you know, buying something from you or joining your business. So you don't want to shoot yourself in your foot by having that information there. The other thing I would recommend to you is Kim Marshall 316. That obviously means something to you personally. I would change that to just have Kim Marshall Attraction Marketing Mentor at Kim Marshall Attraction Marketing Mentor. Like, use the same name, or Kim Marshall Online, or just Kim Marshall if you're allowed to use that, if it hasn't been used already. So don't have numbers as if it's something personal to you. This is a business page, so have business wording there. This is how people find you on Facebook. So this is your Facebook URL. So you don't really want, you know, something like Kim Marshall 316 as your business page URL. So you can easily edit that. So just change that to, you know, at Kim Marshall, or at Kim Marshall Attraction Marketing, or still at Kim Marshall Attraction Marketing Mentor, or Kim Marshall Attraction Marketing Mentor at Attraction Marketing Mentor. I don't know, you work with what you want, but just change that to be business-like. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there, Kim. Oh, cool. I haven't seen that one. Super excited about your accomplishments. That's awesome. So you're doing a great job, Kim. You've got a great variety of information going up there. So just fine-tune those things, and it might help with also analysing the likes campaign. It also might help who's attracted to you on your page. Okay, so I don't have any further questions that have come up in the chat or previously for this Q&A. Live Q&A number 3. So I'll finish the call now. Thank you to those of you that are listening, and that you watch the recording. I'll post that up shortly. So once again, Q&A number 4 will be next week. If you can't make it on live, then send me your questions in prior so I can do for you what I've done for Kim here and try to really explain things. And it is beneficial to other people on this journey, but let's support each other in here. Go and support each other's pages. Go to Kim's page and press like, and comment, get some interaction. Not that you're going to be a potential customer, but for the Facebook algorithm. We're all here for the same purpose, and building your business. So definitely support each other on this page as well. So thanks for being here or watching the live, and I'll catch you on the next Q&A. Bye.